Hey guys, Ben Hart here, and we are learning a country chicken pickin' version of a hymn. The song is At Calvary. Let's play the demo, and then we'll talk about the chords we're playing over and what we're going to do on the verse if we got a chance to improv in this style. Alrighty, so let's talk about these chords, and we're in C, so we're going years I spent in vanity and pride. Going to G, not my Lord was C. Still on a C, knowing not it was for me he died on. We're gonna go to G here, Calvary, back to C, and then there's kind of a C7. To a F there. Now, it is possible people will go to a D minor or a 4, an F on Cal. So I don't really like the F because it's a little more tense. I would say D minor, Calvary, but a D minor and a G are somewhat interchangeable when we're talking about improv over it, especially if we're playing, if it's the 5 chord, which it is in the key of C. So let's talk about how to play the, just know that this will work when we do this at the end. Okay. So let's talk about how to start this song. We're going to keep the melody in mind while still playing improv, but this is understanding that the song has been sung and they expect you to do a little bit of showing off, but still, like, I like to keep the melody in mind for sure. So we start out with this little intro lick. All right. So we're going to, I kind of palm mute this C right here on the 3rd fret of the A string. And really, you don't even have to do that, but I like the popping sound. But it's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. But I just kind of lead into it with an 8th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just gives it more of that sound there. A little out of tune. There we go. So I just kind of lead into that note there, and I'm using this 3rd fret on the A string, and I'm thinking about this open C chord here at the beginning a little bit, and then I'm going open on the D string and hammering on all one strike there, just hammering onto the 1st fret to 2nd fret. So open 1st fret, 2nd fret, all one thing. All right, so palm mute, or you can just do it without palm mute, and then hit open G. And then we're gonna pull off from the 2nd fret of the G string to open. And now we're kind of into the first part of the melody of a song. So it's as if we're coming out of a chorus or something, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. But da 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 da, years I spent in vanity. So we got. So we're gonna slide from the 3rd fret on the D string to the G note, which is the 5th fret. On the D string, and then we got that open G. That's the same note, and we can kind of drone that. All right, so I'm gonna slide in there, and then I'm gonna go open G while holding that down, and then I'm gonna hit this note twice. All right, so I'm going open G, and then I'm going down, down. So open G, hit that 5th fret twice, open G, 5th fret twice, I believe. So, all right, and then we kind of end on an open note. So do that twice. Now we're gonna go open, hit that twice, open, hit the 5th fret twice. All right, and then open. So, all right. And when you hit that, then we're going to come back and hit the 5th fret, and we're going to go back and forth. Oh no, we're not going to come back to the 5th fret. We got that droning. We're going to hit the 3rd fret on the D string. So after you hit that last G, open G, we're going to go. All right. All right, and then we're going to go 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, back up to the 5th fret on the D string. But each time we're going back and forth from that open G note and just kind of droning that. So. And then I even slide from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret from the last one. So here we go. And I hit that in a second. Let me do it again. All right. 3rd fret to 5th. And then hit the open G note again. So. All right, so there's a little bit of a skip there, or a pause from the 8th notes that we're playing. See, I hold that one out a little bit longer. All right, so you just kind of got to feel that a little bit. So then we're going to go. So now we're going to bend on the D string from the 7th fret to the flat 7 of the note. So that's the 7th to the 8th. So it's as if we're going, but we're going to bend it. And while doing that, I'm going to hit the 5th fret on the G string. And then I'm going to pull, I'm going to let that bend back down. And when I do that, I'm going to kind of pull off. I'm going to let down and pull off to the 5th fret on the D string. All right? And then we're going to go the 7th fret on the A string. All right? So... and we went back to that 5th fret after the 7th fret there on the A string. So 7th fret, then D string, 5th fret. Da, 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 da. Just kind of, we're landing on melody notes there. And then we're going to do, all right. So here's a pretty classic 90s like country style lick we're going to do. So we're going to do this over a C, so it's just kind of the C major pentatonic scale, really. I'm going to go... You can use your 3rd finger. I think sometimes I use my pinky, sometimes I use my 3rd finger. You know, whatever's comfortable for you. Yeah. All right, so I'll use my 3rd finger. I feel like a lot of you will use that. 3rd fret on the A string, slide up real quick all the way to the 7th fret on the A string. 3rd to 7th fret. And then 5th fret on the D string to 7th fret on the D string. So, and then we're going to do a double stop. I use these 2 fingers here. Kind of pop them a little bit on the 5th fret of the G and the B string. Or... and you can hammer on and that works, or you can hit them. Depends on how fast you are. And then we're going to come down here on the G and the B string and bar the 3rd fret, but then we're going to hammer on while doing that to go from a minor 3rd to major 3rd of the 5 chord, which is a G chord, on the G string to the 4th fret. So that goes. But you're barring this down, hitting both of them. So don't hammer on both of them, just the one. And that kind of makes this little F, G chord thing. All right, so far we got...